Before we get to the episode, I wanted to mention one of the sponsors in the high school football season preview section of the Northwest Florida Daily News. I'm talking about Ruth's Chris. They are located at 15,000 Emerald Coast Parkway out in Destin. The phone number is 850-837-7884 or 850-837-RUTH if you want to go a little bit more wordy with trying to remember the actual phone number. They do class reunions, birthday parties, awards, dinners, prom dinners, weddings, graduation parties, any special occasions that you want. You can plan your celebration well ahead of time. It's really good food. It's really awesome atmosphere. I highly recommend Ruth's Chris. So Ruth's Chris, one of the top places to go as far as eating, as far as parties. Give them a look. Again, 15,000 Emerald Coast Parkway out in Destin. I don't think you'll be disappointed whatsoever. Devin Golden here with the Northwest Florida Daily News, sports writer, and doing the Danny Dozen mini podcast. And Danny Dozen's certainly not a small honor. It's a huge honor. And I'm here with Deonte Sheffield, Niceville running back, a junior this year, correct? Congratulations, first off, being Danny Dozen. It's been around for a lot longer than I've been alive. It's been around for, I think, before even my parents graduated. That's the line I always use. First question, I don't ask this often, but how are you with interviews? I mean, have you been interviewed a lot? Have you done a lot of interviews?
Yes, sir. A lot of combines and camps and stuff.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Really? Are you pretty good about, like, are you someone who gets shy when you get in interviews?
Not really.
And like, your personality isn't the same, or is it pretty much the same personality?
Not really, because I talk a lot.
Really? Now, I asked Eli this, last year, who was kind of the guy that was really amped up in the locker room, who was really in everyone's face and loud, and he said you.
Yes, sir.
He said you as a sophomore. That's
Yes,
not
sir.
That's not usually it's going to be an older guy.
Yes, sir.
Is that just your
going.
personality?
Yes, sir.
Really?
I keep everybody going.
Keep
Yes,
everybody going. I got you. What should we expect? Someone watching this year, this fall, for Niceville. What should we expect from Deonte Sheffield?
A hard worker and trying to take my team as far as we can.
You think you guys went to the semifinals last year, the state semifinals.
Yes, sir.
Do you consider that a success? I mean, you won a district championship, you won a region championship. Is that a success, or is that are you disappointed in how it ended? Does that make
Not
you
really,
disappointed?
because at Niceville we have high standards, and we were trying to go all the way, so it kind of hurt.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Just explain the feeling. I mean, you're there. The end of the game's over. What's the emotions like?
Well, all the people that cared, we were crying because it meant a lot. Because we wanted to go to state, and we should have won that game. You're
a Danny Dozen as a junior. There's not a lot of. I mean, I don't know of all the people who are Danny Dozens here. I think most of them are seniors.
Yes, sir.
You're the junior in this group. Does that bring? I mean, that's high praise. Does that bring pressure to perform? Do you think of it that way, or do you block that out?
No, sir. I like it.
Do you still get nervous when you play?
Not really, because I've been on varsity since a freshman.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So you don't have any butterflies
Yes,
walking out?
When I first began varsity football, it was kind of scary.
Really?
But then I got used to it.
What about that first game? Tell me about the first game, kind of, how different you are from that game to this game.
Actually, my first carry as a freshman on varsity, I scored.
Really?
40 yards, yes, sir.
Really? Did you expect that to happen?
Not really.
I wouldn't imagine
it was
so.
crazy. I was just running, just scored.
Just in the moment
yes,
type
sir.
running? I got you. Again, for a first carry to have that happen, does that kind of calm you down? And kind of take, does it kind of calm you down and take the nerves away?
Yes, sir.
Why? I don't know.
It was just crazy, and then after that, I just felt laid back, and it was, because I was a freshman, I was like 14.
I got you.
That was my first game.
Last year, playing at Niceville, talk about the atmosphere when you're playing at home. You're
it's
in
crazy.
here. What is it? I mean, do you ever get lost looking at the crowd? Kind of like an out-of-body experience.
I always get distracted all the time.
Really?
Because they're so loud. And it's at least 3,000 or more every game. Even on like a basic game. Versus a rinky-dinky team.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I got you. Niceville is viewed as kind of the king of area sports.
Yes, sir.
Niceville has that aura of being way up here. Program for football has been consistently a state contender for so
yes,
many years. Good in pretty much every sport.
Yes, sir.
That kind of brings other schools when other schools get a hype for playing Niceville.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
you guys are the team that everyone wants to be because they want to beat you.
Yes, sir.
Does that bring more pressure? Does that get to you, or do you kind of like that?
No, we like that.
Really?
And I did.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because it just makes us work harder and know that we got to stay at the top. Yes, sir.
Okay. Explain to me what's different this year about this nice full team.
Well, we're young and we're regrouping, and it should be good though because we're working and everything. But we're gonna be young, mostly juniors.
Really?
Yes, sir. So my senior year is gonna be crazy because it's gonna be all juniors because we have a lot of juniors starting this year.
I got you.
Yes, sir.
I got you. Do you? Tell me about you, about Deonte Sheffield. What do you do outside of football? Do you do? Any other sports, any activities, any hobbies?
I do track and I did play basketball, but this year I think I work at Adidas.
You work at Adidas?
Yes, sir.
Really? Okay.
And
Is that how you got the nice cleats? I
yes,
see
sir.
the cleats.
And because we get all the discounts and all that stuff all the time.
What about? Take non-sports related. Favorite video game.
FIFA 15.
FIFA 15. Are you Are you a soccer fan, or you just like playing the game?
I just love playing.
You just like playing the game. Are you really good?
Yes, sir.
Best on the team?
I'll beat anybody that tries to play me.
Anyone that tries to play?
Yes, Michael Carter, he wants to play me, but we're going to beat him.
I got you. Do you guys... Well, I'll ask this. We'll do locker room questions. Who's the funniest on the team? And you can't say yourself. I know it's you, but who's the funniest on the team?
Funniest on the team. Either D-Jack or Connor Slinger.
Who's the most serious?
Tyler Russell.
Tyler Russell.
Yes, sir.
Who's the fastest?
Me or Eli?
Me, you or Eli. Who's the strongest?
Dude named Chandler Weeks.
Chandler Weeks. What year is he?
He's going to be a senior.
He's going to be. Does he play what, D-line or O-line?
D-line.
D-line? I
Yes,
got
sir.
you. Okay. You or Eli, have you ever had a foot race against each other?
Yes, sir. The other day we ran 40s. He ran a 4.5 flat, and I ran a 4.5 2.
Really?
He beat me by like that much.
Are you a really competitive person?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes,
So like even something like that kind of gets to you a little
Yes,
bit.
sir.
Really? Okay. Have you had a lot of teams interested looking at you?
Yes, sir.
You've done a lot of camps in the
Yes,
summer
sir.
like that. Does that get overwhelming sometimes? Do you kind of get overwhelmed
Not really.
and have like summer taken away from you at all, or no?
Not really. Because it's
Really?
football, and I love it.
Hey, again, I appreciate it. Thank you. I think everyone's pretty excited to watch you play.
Yes, sir.
Watch nice full play. Again, congratulations, man.